Hello and welcome to part 8 of Silent Hill 3, where I've got sod all rounds and I've got to take on a bloody missionary. Fun, fun, fun. Right, is there anything else in this room? Oh, are these paintings going in a particular order? I don't know. I would assume... Well, actually, assuming it goes left to right, it's kind of a... because obviously Japan goes from right to left, but we're going to go left to right and see what happens. And who would you be? Oh, you look surprisingly similar. St. Jennifer, unwavering faith under death's blade. Fair enough. Saint Alessa, Mother of God, Daughter of God. It's very much Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, that. St. Nicholas, miraculous hands, a doctor of God. Why would God need a doctor? Anyway, let's go fight a missionary, shall we? Which way was? Which way was it? Ah, yes. Through here. I have knocked everything else off. Yeah. If I remember correctly, all of those doors are unopenable apart from one right at the end. I think that's right. But we'll soon find out. Right, machine gun. Yeah, I guess. Ah, but then he's going to block everything, so it'd be a waste of a machine gun, wouldn't it? Can't I just want to... You know what? And knife him up. Hey, you stop being creepy. You got anything to say about this creepiness? Oh, you have. It's just a wheelchair. Not even what? Well, yeah, clearly go. This cover the sheet. Nope, I won't even beak. Nothing to say about this sodden bed. No, okay. Right. Yeah. Hello, mate. I wonder if that will stop me being a git. Right, that's not even the door. Ha, miss me, bitch. Right. Yeah, go. Yeah. Well, there you go. Oh, we're getting into probably one of the best bits of dialogue this game has to offer. Put the lights back on. Silent Hill's Ancient Gods, a study of their etymology and evolution. What a mouthful. There is no religion that has remained unchanged from the moment it was founded. This one is no exception. When this religion fell into the hands of immigrants, it was deeply influenced by their own original Christian beliefs. For example, the traditional representatives of this primal gods may be given the names and descriptions of Christian angels. Thus shared characteristics begin to appear. There is also one rare example of the chief deity, creator of paradise or lord of serpents and reeds. being dubbed with a demon's name. Of course, this was not done by believers, but by their opponents. Which again was what I was saying about in Silent Hill Requiem, where I'm kind of looking at the ideas of the etymology of the Order's religion, which was that book is basically saying. These ones look like real mind benders. Leave them alone for now. Fair enough. Before we go and do that, what does that say? Does that say anything? Clearly, but Cheryl doesn't give a damn. What's over here? There's a book on tarot here. Cool. Tarot was based on the 22 Hebrew consonants and is said to represent the entire world. Each card numbered 0 through 21 has a particular meaning. By reading these cards, fortune tellers predict the future. For example, the first card, the Magician, signifies creation, wisdom, beginnings, or destruction and fraud. The second card, the High Priestess, denotes intuition, harmony, faith, or dogmatism and arrogance. According to some texts, the Gardener deck had more than 22 cards. The Gardener deck does not exist today. It is mentioned only in the literature. It is said that these extra cards were based on lost Hebrew vowels and denoted an otherworldly transcendental existence, i.e. God. Ugh. I don't know whether that's true or not. I would assume it is. A lot of this is based on kind of... Alright. You know, it's based on some kind of quote unquote facts. So, you know. Right. So I've read everything. Yeah. So what do we got here? Oh, one of the tarot. Let's grab it. The Moon Tarot card. Oh, here we go.
Hiya, Heather.
You show up everywhere, don't you?
You make me sound like some kind of unwanted pest.
Well, who are you anyway?
Haven't you realized that yet?
Yeah, you're on Claudia's side.
I told you not to put me in the same category as that mad woman.
Well, you're pretty loony yourself.
It's true. We believe in the same God. But I'm quite sane.
So why did you help me out then? Was that also part of trying to resurrect God?
It's not uncommon for people to worship the same God and still disagree.
God? Are you sure you don't mean devil?
Whichever you like. The point is that now I really am on your side. I don't want God to be born. Wouldn't be convenient. Much too unpredictable.
So you've been using me to stop Claudia, is that it? Do your own dirty work.
My dirty work? I think we both had our own interests in mind. You hate her too, don't you? You're the only one who can get it done. I don't have powers like you two. Besides, I always hated getting all hot, sweaty.
Oh, really?
I'm just looking out for myself. Everyone does it. Huh. Don't stand there looking so smug. You're the worst person in this room. You come here and enjoy spilling their blood. And listening to them cry out. You feel excited when you step on them and snuff out their lives.
Are you talking about the monsters?
Monsters? They look like monsters to you?
Oh no.
Don't worry. It's just a joke. By the way, I forgot to ask you. Did you get the seal of Metatron?
What's that?
You don't have it? Leonard was carrying it.
You mean this thing?
Yes, that's it. As long as we have that, we're fine. Here, take this.
So that cutscene for me has probably the two greatest concepts throughout the entire Silent Hill sort of like mythos, shall we say. You know, that he accuses her of enjoying what she's doing, which obviously parallels what Dark Heather says to Cheryl in Requiem as well.
Tell me, Cheryl, do you feel justified? With what? With the ease at which you kill? I only kill to protect myself, because they look like monsters to you. You all look like monsters to me.
And of course she's like, what, the monsters? And it's like, they look like monsters to you. It's just brilliant, you know, because you never really consider it, do you? What if what she's seeing is just people twisted by Silent Hill in her own eyes, and she's just fucking hacking through all these things. If you watch my my short film episode, that kind of idea is in there as well. You know, he thinks he's doing one thing, but the chances are he actually might be doing something else. And yeah, that's what made this game, you know, because I ranked them 2, 3, 1, then 4. But to be fair, 2, 3, 1 are pretty much all in the top slot as, you know, the best survival horror games I've ever played. Because, you know, it's not just the gameplay, the story and the concepts in the story are just fantastic. You know, I mean, like I said, I mean, Resident Evil is a good survival horror game, but it has a very, shall we say, B-movie plot. You know, it's just, you know, survive the zombie apocalypse, so to speak, and then, you know, and one of you's a bad guy, etc. Whereas here, the storyline goes into very more levels, more layers. You know, and that's why I've always wanted to tell a Silent Hill story myself, and I hope that I managed to get within my story those same sort of layers and concepts. But yeah, that for me is my favourite cutscene in any video game ever. Just love it. Hey Swifty, how's it going? Yeah, I was late starting, to be fair. I'm still so bloody tired. So I ran past the mission area, didn't bother fighting it, and here we are. There's a sheet of paper here, but it's blank. Well, sign your name and off we go. So we just got the tarot book, didn't we? How we do? We're so poor on supply. I mean, 4 of them. Ugh. Gonna have to hold on to that until I'm down to like red. Absolutely. Right, and now we've got the Moon Tarot, the Eye of Night, and this. Seal of Metatron. Yeah, I'm good, Swifty. I'm good. I'm still just so tired. Today I kind of I wanted to do something, but I didn't want to do something that was going to require a lot of effort. So I actually started making a new poster for Nancy Wake, and it's nearly finished. So when I finish here, I'm going to go back and finish that. And if it's not too late, I'll probably send it to you on Messenger, see what you think. And obviously I'm going to send it to all my patrons as well, see what they think. And then if everyone's like, yeah, that's really cool, I think I'll just randomly release it. I mean, the film's not coming for a long time, though it was the first film me and Owen actually filmed together. When I met Owen, it was at a do for someone else, and she, I got talking to her and asked if she wanted to be involved in my stuff, and that was just to play the zombie ghost Ramona in Episode, which I just mentioned earlier. And she said yeah, and she said I can give you the whole day, and I was like, that's fine. But then when I was looking, I was like, it's not going to take the whole day, but since she's giving me a whole day, I want to fill that day. So in between the time that I'd met her and the time we were going to film, I think it was 2 weeks, I wrote Nancy Wake, which is like a prequel to Violet Rain. It's about another British spy, Nancy Wake, and she fought in the liberation. Well, she was a tactician rather than a fighter, but her tactics allowed victories during the liberation of Paris, and so I wrote something based on her because I'd found her when I was doing research for Violet Rain. And then when Owen turned up to film Episode, we filmed Episode. Then we filmed Nancy Wake, sorry. And then I also had her do a very quick cameo in Space Jockeys, which is now becoming Freya the Salvage Queen, which again is another one that needs to be done. I just need to get these Silent Hill Requiem DVDs out of the way, and then I can start getting on with everything else. Okay, this magic square with strong protective and dispelling properties is called the Virum 7 Crest, or is that the Virum? Yeah, it must be 7. Yeah, the Virum 7 Crest, or the Seal of Metatron. It will bring results regardless of whether the target is good or evil. Its strength, therefore, places a very high burden on the caster, as it is also difficult to control. It is not usually used. This is why it bears the name Metatron, after the angel Metatron, or Metereton, also known as the Agent of God. You also notice, for those of you that have seen Silent Hill Requiem, during the end when there's the fight scene, when Cheryl starts to use her power, you do start to see the Seal of Metatron symbols and the things that she's doing. It's not the full-on symbol, it's just like the lines of the symbol. Because again, the idea is that it has great power when used, in defense and in attack. So, where are we off? Alright. Damn it, we gotta go back out. Have we? I thought there was another way out of here. Oh. That's a really cool picture though. Okay, does that mean I've got to go deal with the bloody missionary again? And how did Vincent get past the missionary, huh? What secrets does he hold? Well, I guess let's go get murdered then. Let's try to get around it. No, Cheryl. No, damn it, woman. Ah. Turn that light off. There we go. God, I love tank controls, but at least in Silent Hill 1 you can't fall off the bloody ledges. Oh, elevator, right? Yeah. He must be. I mean, I am nearly dead. Right, let's check these doors. No, the first one's a... Okay, well then, what's through the other doors? Because, you know, could really do with some supplies game, you know. Well, not getting through that door. Oh, it's the door right there. Damn it. Oh. Fuck! Why do I immediately run off the edge? Oh, good God. No! Okay. Well, we're going to progress from here then. Hi. Any supplies in the area? Hoarding. For goodness sake, where am I going? Okay, well I've missed a crap ton of stuff. Ugh, God damn it. Don't mind me. It could be smoother. Right, let's ugh. Can we have the no, not meant to do that. There we go. Oh come on, where's the supplies, man? Just want some health. Oh! Well, there's the save spot. Is that a save spot? Yeah, there's a save spot, so that's not such a bad thing. Grab that key, girl. Lovely. No bloody supplies in here though either. God, read that. A memo book. Something's written inside. Well, on top, it's a memo book. She's just beyond this door. I don't know how, but I can sense it. But she's not the only one there. I sense the presence of something extremely dangerous, even sickening. Or maybe what they call God. Nevertheless, I will open the door. Enough of this idle chit-chat. God, I'm not, but I fully intend to save her. No. Them. The last entry was God, I can't talk tonight. The last entry was written some 17 years ago. And here's Dad's signature. What's this memo book doing here? My clothes from when I was 7. They don't fit me now. Well, good thing too. Why? Because you'd put them on. Scribbling on the floor here is Alessa's. For some reason she always drew monsters like this when she was alone. She used to draw with Claudia too. A nice daddy and mummy and a fun school. A happy world where everyone smiled and laughed all day long. In short, everything we never had. Yes, we'll look at that in a minute. Nothing to say about the butterflies? Books on the floor? No? There are playing cards on the floor. I used to play a lot. I remember little Claudia always had a hard time winning. That made her cry. Yeah, now she's trying to summon God and destroy the world. This is some sort of landscape. Where is it from again? well, it doesn't matter. But now I get a very "This is Sparta" feel from it. Thought someone was actually falling off the cliff, but they're not, are they? Right, let's check the old. I haven't got enough tarot cards. I think I need 3, don't I? Or 4. I've only got 2. And since it's Father's Day today, this is my sketchbook from 17 years ago. On the front cover here is a picture of Dad. Really awful work. What's this doing here? The door sure does rattle, but it's stuck tight. The secret is hidden out of your sight. You may be thinking, what could it be? You'll need 5 magic cards if you want to see. What to do then with all these? I'll tell you straight, and I won't tease. Just as long as you say, please. Now the first thing you must know is that there's something in each row, but that is not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. The upside down man under the ground, to his right, to his left, there's no one around. Leave him alone, though his tears are profound. The Hanged Man. The moon is up above the sky, full or crescent, floating high. Twinkling lights, it's like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. Your Excellency, praying to God Most High, do you think you can tell me why you always look up at the night sky? Do you have it now? You didn't forget one major point you must not omit. And now at the last, before you take a whack, here's one more hint to help keep you on track. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Better be careful, it's not on your right. Turn to the left and you'll keep it in sight. So you'll open the door. I'm just sure that there'll be nothing beyond it but frightening peril. Forget about that, just stay and play, or else I'll be left here alone all day. So Hangman goes on the bottom row in the middle. Obviously Moon goes in the top row. I think that on the left. I don't know, but I'll definitely put, what have I got here? Moon and Eye of Night. Ah, okay. Well, Moon goes at the top somewhere, and what was Eye of Night? I don't know that one. Is this one of the new ones they were talking about? Yeah, because I did tarot. I have done tarot. I've done tarot readings for people, and I used to, you know, I've got tarot cards and a big thick book on how to do different readings for people and stuff. I don't know whether there's anything in it or not, but it was fun to do nonetheless. Eye of Night. And the Moon. Yeah, oh yeah, we'll look at it again once I've got all the cards, because I think is it 5 cards? I think she just talked about 5 cards, I think there, 4 or 5. So I've got 2 more to find, with bugger all health, and no way to defend myself. This is a closet, it's meaningless to me, I don't have time to wax nostalgic over these old clothes. Well, let's save it, love. No, it wasn't me. Alessa wrote this a long time ago. That chapel altar. It wasn't that one beautiful chapel, it was some other altar, somewhere else. Cool. Hey, Captain Megan. Thing is, the silent Bill gag doesn't really work in audio, does it? Because you can't see me mouthing. Yeah. Right. No. You're not going to turn the camera around for me. You're not right. Well, bugger you. Come on. No. Right then. So. We might as well try the long corridor. Since we're here, it might actually lead to some health. Did I try that door? I did. Right. Ready? Turn that off. Run, run, run as fast as you can. Can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Right. There we go. Cool. Why'd the camera suddenly shift? Is there something there? Oh, it's another crying girl. Where are you leading me to this time? Is there any theories on who the crying girl is? Is it supposed to be like more memories of the lesser? Nice. Okay. Ah. Come on, supplies. Please, someone. Oh, there's an ampoule there. Grab that. Grab it, grab it, grab it. Or is that a health drink? No, it is an ampoule. Right, excellent. That's summon. Okay, lots of stuff to look at. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's any fan theories or not. I haven't. I'll be honest. That's one thing I haven't actually looked into. Is who's the ghost girl in Silent Hill 3? It's a picture of me when I was 7. I look bored and sad. I've got a picture of me when I was 7 and I look bored and sad too. I'll stick it up on the YouTube archive video of this if I can get it digitized. Well, of course I do. I was always like that back then. Yep. 24 years ago, Dahlia used me to summon God. God was in my womb, but I couldn't deliver her. Then I was shut up here in this hospital room. I stayed here until Dad helped me out when I was 14. God ate away at me from within, driving me mad with suffering. There I was, wishing I could just die and be done with it. But I went on living that nightmare for 7 years. Looking at this bed just reminds me of those awful days. And I don't want to remember them, because I'm not a lesser anymore. But a lesser is still me. I'm really not trying to deny it or anything. But I am. There's something stuck in this book. Hooray! The Fool! This book, I feel like I have read it, but at the same time I feel like I have to read it, but at the same time I don't want to. Agalophytus. Red liquid or crystals resembling blood. According to the Kabbalah, the name is taken from an herb with the power to dispel evil spirits. It is said to grow in Arabian deserts. It may be vaporized or applied as a poultice to guard against demons. It is powerful, but as it is rare, it is extremely difficult to obtain. I think I pronounced that right then. But there's another kind of Arabian sort of it was in Egyptian times actually. It was a perfume called the Qeres, Qeres, and it was said that it was the only thing that could kill an angel. Something to do with its scent would render them powerless, allowing you to hey, nearly missed these supplies. Allowing you to put them out of your misery. I got handgun bullets. What are these? Looks like there's some kind of drug here, but there's just a name on the label, no description or anything. It's too risky. Never mind. Yeah, but you could take it and lob it at one of the monsters. That might do something. Same again. Okay, alright then. Guess we're not taking that with us. And I guess we're done here, yeah? Anything to say about this lovely painting? But it's not my style at all. Okay. Let's need to be that. So yeah, so the key res is actually is part of the plot to my cyberpunk film TLE. Turn that off in case we wake up something we don't want to wake up. Oh man, two of them. You bastard. Oh great, there's no way out. Well, that's great. He gets 2 hits on me now. It's blocked, that's great. Oh no, he's gone back to sleep. Excellent. Run past him. Run past him. We're out. No. Hello, ladies. Christ, there's more of it now. Right. That solves that. Okay. How am I doing for health? Because I just took another big whack to the face there. 1 medikit, 5 poles. I'll use that soon. But not yet. Not yet. I think I will actually save it as well, just because I can. I am a purveyor of save scumming. As anyone that watches anything I play will know. Right. So, are we headed this way? We are. We're going to go run past everything and get to the end door. Okay. Turn properly. Thank you. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yep. This is just going excellent. Quick. Oh, fuck me. Right. Now I've definitely got to heal. I'll use one of them so we're back in the blue. Right. Okay. Right, so we are going. Oh, fresh area. Right, cool. What's in here? Now, what a wonderful smell we've discovered. Right, nothing to say about. Oh, grab him. Not health, but oh, turn your light on. That's why you can't. I keep forgetting that. If she hasn't got the light on, she can't do anything. Same in Silent Hill 2. I'm just such a moron. Need more supplies? Come on, where's the fucking health? Peace in better days. There's nothing important here. I haven't looked too closely though. I don't think I want to. Fair enough. The door's open. Inside there's someone wrapped in a bag. Maybe, no, they're definitely dead. I hope so. No? Looks like that might be something of more interest. Okay, well then what's this foot? A corpse wrapped in some vinyl type bag. This crazy mixed up world has just got me used to the strangest things. Easy for me to say. They're still totally disgusting. I feel like I'm gonna go crazy myself sooner or later. I might even already be crazy. Who knows? Right. That's it. Seriously? What are you gonna... That was just flavor text? I thought that was gonna pick up that foot and there was gonna be a tarot card. Ah, here we go. Because it's right there, dum dum. I really need some sleep. Okay, that's Hanged Man. So we are up by 4, is it? We're up by 4. One more to go, and then to try and survive getting back. And it's down here, isn't it? Yes. Turn that off. That lighting's amazing. Also, what a kicker. This is where we left dear old dead dad. I love it. Again, this is something I sort of paralleled in Silent Hill Requiem when, you know, Heather's just walking through a random house and then suddenly she walks into her old apartment with dear old dad slumped over the chair, and then of course the ghost version of her memories comes in and relives something that she really just wants to forget.
Dad, I'm home. Listen, something really crazy is going on. I think we should... Dad? Dad!
Why bother with a phone? I know it's not connected. None of the books catches my eye, although the bookshelf and books are all the same as Dad's. Can't walk over? Ah, I was hoping we could walk over to the window. Right. There's a musty diary on the bed. This writing, is this Dad's diary? Why would it be here? I sometimes have the sense, even now, that that girl is a reincarnation of Alessa. I don't worry about it much now. That's all forgiven. You were unloved, Cheryl, or was that Alessa? Now Cheryl is Alessa again. No matter whose reincarnation she may have been, that girl was my most beloved treasure. But that name was a mistake. At the time I thought of her only as a replacement for my lost Cheryl. When she knows the truth, will she feel bad? That's what worries me. Thanks, Dad. So I was a lesser after all. But I do have just a trace of one more memory left. I haven't forgotten my sweet and gentle mother. No. Oh, what did I just... Oh. Stun gun. I've never actually used it. I mean, how useful is it? I mean, can I like just like... What the hell is it? Is it not in my weapons? Yeah. Sorry, I'm seriously losing my fucking mind here. I swear I picked it up. Well, clearly I didn't. How did I miss the stun gun? Well, there you go. I knew I'd missed something and somehow I missed the stun gun. I swear I had it. Well, just another exciting episode of Zenithfilms play. Right. Oh, yeah, and no tarot card. What am I missing? I can't even turn my light on. There's a mystery novel here. It's the same one Dad was reading. So as that's all that's in this room, it's just... I can't get over there, can I? Nope. Maybe it's only 4 tarot cards now. I thought it was 5. Is there it's not another level? And I have been... Oh no, I haven't. No, I haven't. I see a door. I see a door I missed. Maybe that's it. Holy shit! Okay, I didn't mean to come in here, but fuck me. Alright, straight run and we're out. Right. This door, isn't it? Yeah. Is this a door? God damn it. Okay, what's going on? I thought there were 5 tarot cards. Why have I only got 4? What have I fucked up now? No, I've been everywhere. Oh, yeah. Because that's the door out bit. Okay. Oh yeah, brilliant. Right in front of my face, just what I wanted. Oh fuck you, mate! God damn Damn wanker. Right. I bet she did. Right, turn that on. Okay, what do you want? Yeah, you'll need 5 magic cards, so where have I fucked up now then? Oh, for fuck's sake. I've been... So I found a card in there. But surely there should have been a card in Harry's room. Surely. But I didn't see one. And... oh, fucking hell. Well, just save it here anyway. I do have a key. What the hell's the key for? Oh, wrong fucking buttons. You know, I'm getting flustered. This was the model for my old room key. So yeah, so there was something in Harry's room that key was going to be used for. A locked door. Oh, well, that one right back there. Is that a locked door or is that a scribble? No, you're right, that's a locked door, isn't it? Right. Crikey, that wasn't obvious enough for me. I'm an old fuddly. Right then. I've just saved it, so that's something. Turn that off, and we are headed to the lift. Great. Past every major fucking monster on our planet. Oh, getting so confused. Straight ahead, in between the trees, there it is again. Get out of my face, you fuck! Cheryl, stop fucking making life difficult for me. Right. Get to that bloody lift, girl. Went straight off my flashlight there. Seriously, is he by the door I need to take? He is as well. What a scumbag. Oof. He just dodged him. Fucking asshole. Right, where am I going now? Left. Yeah, and then... right. Now, down the corridor. And then... right. Right. And then... 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 right. And then Ah, you fat bastard. You fucking arsehole. No. Let's woke them all up. Hello, don't mind me. God, fucking hell. You can't get me now, can you? Douchebags. Is it that door there? Yes. Whee! What evil's gonna be in here? What is that? Oh. This is my boy Vatel just calling around. Ugh, what are you? Awesome. It's the classroom. It's a handout with our classroom's resolutions written on it. Doesn't say anything about abandoning your friends or scribbling on the desks. Now, of course, this classroom does feature in Silent Hill Rec Room, because of course it does. How can it not when you're telling a story about Cheryl? And in Rec Room, she comes in here and then walks in towards this desk, and then Dark Heather appears over here.
They say the school is haunted because you can hear the crack of glass beneath your feet.
Though the desk is different because I didn't have that kind of a desk. And I needed her to be able to climb on it, so we ended up changing the desk for the film. But it is basically this room. Right, read it. Go home, drop dead, faith. It used to be a Lesser's. I mean, this was my desk once upon a time. Yes, lovely. Which they kind of tried to use in the Silent Hill Hollywood movie, but basically went down Trope City with it, rather than actually doing something clever with it. There's a ratty old notebook on the podium. Oops, and there's a letter stuck in here too. Let's see. There's a girl named Alessa in my class. If your memory's any good, you may remember her. She's the one I said they called a witch. Most likely her mother is abusing her. I've never seen her come in without some sort of scrape or bruise. Her expression is pitifully dark for a 6-year-old. Something like this may not be so uncommon. Rather than coming up with pointless ideas, it's best just to watch and wait. But isn't there something I can do to help? I'm considering consulting a lawyer, but I do have my reservations. That's why I thought I'd ask you, my friend, for your opinion first. K. Gordon. At least you tried. It's a pretty ho-hum picture. Can't get round. I can. There's a map here, but I don't need to take it with me. And also you'll notice on the, though obviously here the chalkboard is blank. Inside her Requiem on the chalkboard is the equation for multiple dimensions, is written on the blackboard in chalk. Right, what I say about the wolf? There's a picture of a wolf. It looks like a dog, but it says wolf and everything, so wolf. And there's an elephant and a giraffe, and I'm assuming some kind of bear. Right. Well, I'm assuming I go through here then. Okay, 3 doors. Oh, hello. There are 2 doors. Don't bother the cancers. Ah, finally, the tape deck. Right. There's a tape deck here. It looks perfectly usable. Then it's perfect. Oh, damn, I'm down to yellow again. Oh. Use it.
Do you know about what happened here 17 years ago? You've been here a long time. You must have heard some details.
A group of pagans, blinded by earthly desires, spit in the very face of God. They tried to use the seal of Metatron to prevent God's awakening. But God drove the unbelievers away and threw them into the abyss. But due to their wickedness, God was unable to be born properly. And so, she has slumbered ever since, in the womb of the Holy Mother, until the time of the awakening. That's all that I know.
That's it, huh? Well, thanks.
Father Vincent, I heard that the Holy Mother has been found. Is it true?
Alessa has been found? Did Claudia say that?
Yes.
Then it must be true. Her sight rarely fails her.
Bless the Lord.
Maybe it's because of her great faith. But I could never be like her. I wouldn't want to.
Nor I. The truth is, Sister Claudia frightens me a little.
Well, now, let's both show our faith by forgetting about this little talk, okay?
Yes, but does that mean this land will finally be the home of eternal paradise?
If God wills it, my sister. If God wills it.
No worries, Swifty. Catch you later. Thanks for turning up. And I'm currently not looking at the solution. I can see it there, but I'm not reading it properly because I'm going to try myself. But you know me, I probably get frustrated in 30 seconds and then read it. What are these letters? No, maybe a bunch of suggestions. People are starting to voice their dissatisfaction about Father Vincent using the organisation's money for his own personal benefit. I've also heard rumours that Father Vincent has been extorting donations from some followers. Is he really the right person for such a position? I'm in no place to deny all he's done to make the organisation grow. Even though we believe in God, if there were some sort of gathering, shouldn't we be valued not for our limited talents or our thoughtfulness, but for the depth of our faith? LS. Well, yeah, Vincent's a con man. He only come in here just to, you know, snake oil salesman. Unfortunately, he came to rob the wrong. He came to the only religion where it's actually all true. Nothing particularly interesting. Okay, cool. Right. Well, that's that then. Still haven't found my damn tarot card though. Every time I think I'm going to find the room for it, it's not the room for it. Oh, come on. is going on? Oh, no. Can I get to that door? I can. Please have the tarot card. Yes! I feel like I was going mad. Right. Hey! Finally! Now watch me die trying to get back. The name Claudia Wolf is written very small on the cover. Looks like this is her diary. We're nosy, aren't we? November 10th. She didn't die then. She was born. I knew that for a fact. But then why haven't I found her yet? They were supposed to need her power to build paradox for the happiness of the people. She was supposed to be reborn for that. I'd really like to see her. November 14. Read the Book of Praise. I want to thank Father for lending me such an invaluable book. I found what I'd been searching for in there, how to awaken God. But it's much too cruel. Will I be able to pull it off when I see her? November 16. I was free all day, so I read A Modern History of Refugees and Young Slaves, Child Exploitation. I don't want to be a mere bystander in this world. I can't do anything now, though, and that's what's hard. So she honestly believes what she's doing is going to save the world. I suppose that's kind of cool and completely deluded at the same time. There's an old birthday card on the desk. So she was still hanging on to this. To little Claudia, happy 6th birthday. I love you as if you were my real sister. Here's to you. Well, now comes the long road out of here, and it is a long road. So I'm going to try and skip that cancer man. I'm going to go straight up and around and out and out, and then I think rather than try and do the gauntlet back without dying, I'm going to go over to that save spot over yonder. Run like the wind. Right, and then out of here. And into here. Love that effect. It's awesome. And it's straight down to the left. Yes. And hit up the save. Awesome. Wow, I'm playing this for nearly 8 hours. Certainly not a speed run, is it? Okay, right. I'm going to go for another 20 minutes, so we're going to see if I can get back to Alessa's room. This is going to be fucking difficult. Ready? Here we go. Oh, for fucking hell's sake, straight away. No, 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 I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Get in there. So I'm already down to fuck all health. Now I've got 2 cancer dicks to deal with. Fuck you, you fat wanker. Right, I've ran the wrong poxy way. Ugh. Okay. I suppose since I've got this far. No, because I took loads of damage. I'm not going to bother saving. I'm just going to try it. I can make it! Right, and then through here, and then we are to the lift before a fucking missionary slices my face off. And then we are going. Where are we going? That way. No. That way. This door? Yeah. Fucking ass crack. Okay, now where? Ah, straight ahead and down. And here we are, so we might as well heal. Oh, I don't know how the hell I'm going to be expected to do any more of this game. I've got nothing. What the fuck went wrong? Totally balls this up, like unbelievably so. Well, I do believe through that door is basically the final boss, isn't it? I think. I don't remember. Ugh, you know what? Let's just heal up. Use that. I've nearly used up all my saves. Wow. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, after a bit of full disclosure here, after last week's play where I was just getting my ass handed to me constantly, I spent some time this week practicing because I wanted to make sure that I could defeat the final boss with the sword, and it took me a while to get it down. And I'm probably still going to bugger it up tonight, but I did eventually end up doing it. And the trouble is that once you kill the boss, the game just ends and everything gets saved before, you know, without you being able to stop it. So I have unlocked the infinite machine gun and I have unlocked the beam saber. So sorry you're not going to see that firsthand on the stream, but here we are. And I'm going to try and replicate it again. Hopefully. But you know, knowing me, I'm gonna completely balls it up. But let's get involved and try and kill the final boss again with the sword. Because there's a knack to it. You have to stand in a certain place so that you don't get hit, and then you have to get the timing. Oh, it's a nightmare. So let's just get this tarot card puzzle out of the way. Now it is High Priestess goes there. Moon is there. What's this? Eye of Night. There. The Hanged Man goes there, and then the Fool, that being me, goes there. Okay. Because this isn't oppressive at all. I'm going to walk it this time, because if I get killed by the boss, we'll see this all again, because you've got to keep doing... Oh, I should have saved it after doing tarot cards, shouldn't I? Oh well. That's a big old fan. Love it though. Hey, I'm falsely deaf. Okay, here we go.
What do I want? Well, for the two of you to die, that would be nice. Then I could relax.
When did you stop believing in God? God lives. Just look around you.
But I do believe in her. In my own way. I fear her, and I adore her. But I haven't lost my mind like you. You think that this is the work of God? Isn't this all nothing more than your own personal nightmare? Just like Alessa 17 years ago? If this really is the work of God, then I'd say she has lousy taste.
You mock God? Traitor. You will go to hell.
Not that again! Who do you think you are, claiming to know God's will?
Go home, Vincent.
Home. This church is my home. I built it with my power. The power of money that you view with such scorn. Although I admit that this atrocious scenery is all yours.
If you continue to get in my way,
Did you kill me? Well. Well. The guest of honor has arrived. Let's get this party started. Heather, go ahead and kill this crazy bitch. This demon who claims to speak for God. The time has come. You can kill her now.
you'll go to hell!
What did you do?
Nothing important.
You're not going to run? I guess this is the end.
No, the beginning. As Vincent said, the time has come. Alessa, I'm saddened that you didn't agree to this on your own. But I thank you for nurturing God with all the hate in your heart. It's time for mankind to be released from the shackles of sin which bind them.
But a god born from hatred can never create a perfect paradise.
Happy people pain and suffering? Why do you reject God's mercy? Why do you cling to this corrupt world? You know that only God can save us.
And save you too? Happy ending? I'd rather go to hell.
No, I don't expect to be saved. And that's fine. Unless, my dearest, for the pain that I've caused you, I deserve no mercy. Even if it was to save mankind. It was too deep a sin. It was hubris for me to try to hasten the day of her arrival. Sacrifices were made. And those are my sins.
If you feel so guilty about it, why don't you go to hell? Heather, use the seal.
Vincent? The seal of Metatron?
Now your stupid dream is over.
Oh, that's just a piece of junk. What do you think you can do with that? Do you really think it can kill God? I'm sorry to see you fell for my father's foolishness.
What?
You're pathetic. But God loves even you. Now, Alessa, there's nowhere else to run. Just accept it, Alessa. The pain will disappear. I've been waiting so long for this. Even as a child, I knew I would see the coming of this day. I knew I would be a witness to it. Judgment Day. Alessa?
Shut your stinking mouth, bitch!
Okay, so psychos, all of them. Now we all know that if I kill her, game over. If I do nothing, game over. So to skip all that, we do this. Where's Father's pendant? And we use it.
What are you doing?
Dad.
She is nearly here. What is it?
Looks like God didn't make it.
Stop! God is... Claudia! Oh. Lessa, you cannot kill God. I will burn God. If you can't do it, Lessa, I will.
Claudia! Claudia!
Well, now, I'm no biologist, but I don't think a woman's womb connects to a woman's stomach in the fashion that would allow you to throw up an abortion. Now, granted, I don't think it's ever stated that the fetus of God is actually growing in Heather's womb, so maybe it's more like, you know, a xenomorph and it's in her stomach and it was going to burst out of her chest, you know, John Hurt style. But yeah, what a bunch of psycho weirdos. Where's Vincent's corpse? Is it gone? Oh, it's gone. Okay, right. So then, let's see if I can do this again with the sword. There's a knack to it. You have to stand in a certain place and then you have to do certain things. So I just hope I can just do this in one go, guys. Otherwise we're going to have to go through all that again. A little bit of James Sunderland there.
Can't be dead. I was gonna kill you. This is God?
Booyah! Fuck you.
Is that the end? I guess it's time to roll the credits. Not yet. You're still alive.
Heather.
Oh. Just a joke.
You've got terrible taste.
Sorry.
Heather, did
You
you...
don't have to call me that. I'm not hiding anymore.
Want me to use your real name? What was it again?
Cheryl. The name my father gave me.
You gonna let your hair color go back too?
I don't know. Don't you think blondes have more fun?
And that was Silent Hill 3. Now, fan theory suggests that when she looked back just before leaving the pit of the dead god, that was Harry appearing to her. Now, it's more of, I think it's a fan theory more than actually any other than that, but it is strange as he suddenly turns back for no reason. Of course, I ran with that idea with Silent Hill Requiem. Also, you may have noticed that the way Cheryl and Dark Heather converse in Nowhere is kind of similar in attitude to how Cheryl and Claudia converse in the church as well. Because I was just trying to make some parallels between the fact that Cheryl really hates it when people keep telling her what to do. But then it's probably more me rubbing off on the character because I really hate people telling me what to do. So yeah, so I took out God quite successfully there, but that's because I spent most of the week practicing how to do it. So I just wanted it to be clean for the video. I have to admit, this one actually made me really nervous to play. You know, I finished. This is now the 4th time I finished this game over the years it's been available. And what made me nervous was, well, you know, I've made an entire feature film that is basically the extension of Cheryl's story, and I just didn't want to come across as if I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But in becoming nervous playing it, I just basically came across as I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So, yeah, didn't work out well. So yeah, I spent all week practicing how to do that. I read somewhere that you had to stand in a certain place so God's swipe wouldn't hit you, and worked out that where I was standing, if you watch back on the video, if you look between Heather's legs, there's a little black mark on the floor, and as long as that black mark is between her legs, God won't hit you with that overhead strike. And then you just got to do a serpentine pattern to avoid the fire, and then just use heavy strikes with the sword, and that allows you to unlock the infinite machine gun. I admit, I kind of prefer this song without the lyrics, but that's just me.
No more stories from him. I heard him say, we blame bad luck for his fate.
So, now, yes, Mrs. Mum, now that Silent Hill 3 is finished, I'm now moving over to Silent Hill 1.
That someday all things will end. That misty night, that dismal moon, the dead search for their kin, while angels sleep in endless dark. The dead seek out sin.
Oh, let's have a look at my stats. Just typing in chat. Sorry guys, give me a sec. Because the only people that are watching currently are both deaf, so... Alright, cool, that came through. Lovely, right. So, let's have a looky look. Yep, normal. Just under 8 hours. Okay, cool. Split worm kill time, minute 34. Okay, missionary kill time, a minute 43. Yeah, well, he kept blocking my shots. Leonard kill time. I mean, how can you get that any quicker? I mean, a lot of the time Leonard just sits in the bloody thing swimming around. Memory of a Lesser, yeah, I kind of bodged that. Didn't give me a lot of stars for Memory of a Lesser. It's been giving me good. My clear time is Bob. Yeah, didn't like that. I liked my God kill time though. Yeah, 3 minutes and 5 seconds. I reckon you could probably shave it down to 3 minutes. I guess. I'm not sure. And yes, it's the second time I finished it because, like I said, in practicing I ended up finishing it again. 42 saves. That was more because of streaming than anything else, and fear that the PC version would crash at any given moment. Wow. It liked my item number. Didn't really like how many enemies I killed with. No way, so I killed nearly as many enemies shooting as fighting. That's pretty cool. Didn't deal enough damage. Damage something, so you have to do a lot of damage for something. I can't remember what now. Normal ending. Alright, and we're back to that again. Cool. Oh! I guess in completing it twice I fulfilled the conditions for the flamethrower. Excellent. Cool. Yes, we will save that. And we might as well save it there. Yes. Results. Cool. And that should take us back to the title screen. Yeah. Now I've unlocked the Heather shirt because I got the passcode Happy Birthday with a capital D. I don't know any of the passwords, any of the costumes, but I'm sure Google can provide the information that I need for that. So, that has been Silent Hill 3. Thank you to everyone that has joined me in the live streams of this game, and a big thank you to anyone that is watching this on YouTube and has gotten right to the end. Your views are very much appreciated. So now we move on to Silent Hill 1, and that will be next Sunday, 8:30 PM GMT, and we will get Harry to find little girl, short black hair, 7 years old. So I said that the wrong way around, but hey, that's what you come to expect from Zenithfilms Play. So thank you. I will be back on Wednesday with some random retro stuff, Friday for Tomb Raider, Saturday for some point and click stuff, and then Silent Hill 1 next Sunday. Hope to see you there. All the best. Have a great week. Ciao.